Hello and welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. You were gathered with us for uh, Sunday Night Savagery, I believe is the name.
Yeah. Yeah. So I looked at Matt's caster's Twitter,
What is that?
and there's his boyfriend reveal, which
Mm-hmm.
is yeah. So,
Love to see it.
That's some neat.
So I got home like an hour ago, took a little nap before the show.
what is it like taking naps?
Well, I didn't sleep last night, so I needed the 45-minute nap.
Sammy, we gotta work on that. You gotta start
I
staying.
know. I
You
know.
gotta sleep.
I should sleep well tonight.
I hope so. All right. On my screen, I have Kushida versus and who is this? Steve Macklin. Right now, they're doing promos. Love ya, blue. Okay. Oh, so are we starting off with the tag team title? Is it the X Division? No,
Yeah, seems like it.
it's not the X. What is it? Ultimate X.
You got Motor City Machine Guns.
Yes. It's crazy that they've been doing this as long as they have and still look as good as they do.
Uh, Motor City Machine Guns were number 6 on my list of top 10 tag teams of the modern era. Number 6.
It's in lower than five. Lower
Number
than
5 is
two.
FDR. It's a stacked roster. What can I say?
Motor City Machine Guns are way better than FDR. And yes, ALW, we are live.
Hey, get off the table. Matter for you. Well, I might as well rattle off the rest of my top 5 for everyone here. My number 4 was the Usos. My number 3 was the Young Bucks. My number 2 was the Lucha Bros. And number 1, the New Day.
Okay, yeah. I can agree with number one being New Day. And number two, I have to give the Briscoes. Number three would have to go to Young Bucks. Four would go to
We
Motor.
decided Briscoes don't count because they existed longer than 20 years ago.
I don't. Then that means Machine Guns don't count.
Motor City Machine Guns have only existed 15 years.
That's not fair. That is not fair.
It's not?
No, that's not fair.
I thought 20 years was a nice round number.
No. Oh, dang, ALW, you just couldn't give the man like nothing for a minute, did you?
I was pretty impressed by the Dragons.
Wait,
They
does
played
that
very
mean
well.
Young Bucks also don't count?
Young Bucks are 19 years old.
As the Young Bucks or like
Yeah.
as debuted?
I think as the Young Bucks. Young Bucks debuted 2004.
That seems like a nitpick to get folks.
I don't think them in junior high counts.
It counts if they were wrestling. It can.
I think only them in high school counts.
No.
Not in their backyard.
It counts.
They had to be in front of people performing.
They were targeting their friends. It counts.
Well, I think it's counting them in front of their friends. I think it's not counting them in front of their parents.
They've been around longer than 20 years in front of their friends.
Have they?
Yes.
Because isn't Nick 33?
Yeah. They started when they were like 16 -ish.
20 years ago, it would be him as 13.
Yeah. They started in 2001. In 2001, the Massey family put a wrestling ring in their backyard where brothers Matt, Nick, and Malachi taught themselves how to wrestle by impersonating what they saw on TV.
2001 in their backyard, and then 2004 they debuted as the Young Bucks 3 years later.
No. They started wrestling in 2001. Therefore, it counts. We can do this all day, every day. Oh, yes. Come on, Ace Austin. Climb. Oh, or die. Either way. Sheesh. Oh. Oh, Jesus, Alex Shelley. Don't hurt him. These are two really, really good teams. And
I mean, if you really feel that way, then take the Young Bucks out and put the Motor City Machine Guns in at number 5.
I'm just saying, y'all can decide whatever the hell y'all want to decide when I'm not there to argue my points. However, I think Briscoes are top 3, followed by Motor City Machine Guns at like number 4. Number 5, I give to Lucha Bros.
I mean, if that's the case, I want to add in the Hardys, the Dudleys, Edge, and Christian.
For me, when I say modern tag team wrestling, I don't see the Dudleys or Edge and Christian doing that, because tag team wrestling is now a lot more fluid, a lot more like top rope stuff. Hardys can still do it to a certain extent. I'll accept the Hardys. The Dudleys, I could also accept. Barely. Edge and Christian, no. No. I don't think anybody realized how good Ace and Bay would be together. really don't.
Yeah, you're not wrong. We sure are, Blue.
Every day. Every single day, Blue. And congratulations to you on what, 200 on Twitch?
I'm being monetized, buddy.
We love it for you, Blue. And I saw you're feeling better, so that's good. Again, y'all can make the rules for whatever y'all want when I'm not there to argue my point.
I mean, it's just the question of what is modern.
Hey, congrats. Let us hold $5. The gas money. How? He took like a year off. How is he still this good? Oh shit.
I actually started getting to work on another list, but I'm trying to decide if it's a favorite list or a best list for men's wrestlers all time.
Good luck to you on that one.
Yeah, I got like 25 names. I'm trying to get it to 20, but I need a. Is this the best or is this my favorite? Because that really changes my list.
What if you have one for your favorite and one for the best? That way you kind of like have it on hand. And then the top ones that appear on both lists are like your best favorites type of situation. Well,
Because like right now, I got like Hulk Hogan on the list, but like if it's a favorite list, he's going off.
but is he really a best? What is
Best?
he that?
It's hard not to put him on a best of list. Yeah,
It's really not. I find nothing about Terry Bollea to be the best of anything.
he was very instrumental for his time.
And he still wasn't the best. I never really was a fan of Hulk Hogan.
Oh, so when you hear best, you think in ring ability.
I think overall, like they can tell a story, they can wrestle, they can do at least a decent promo. And if I watch more than 5 of their matches, will I be extremely bored? I cannot make it past 2 Hulk Hogan matches without falling asleep. Like when I used to not be able to fall asleep, I would watch Hulk Hogan matches. Hi love, how are you? I feel like I have not seen you in a month of Sundays. Yeah, fix that. Yeah, Blue. Damn. But at least it's 5 more than you had before. So, yeah. Oh, you need some. You need some Everclear. You need some Everclear, Boo. Let's you right on out.
How many picks do we need to do for the draft?
5 rounds. It's 3 rounds of 5, I believe. Hold on.
Okay,
LW did send it.
so 15.
You need more than 15. 5 rounds of 5 picks per round.
Oh, 5 rounds of 5, so that's 25.
Yeah. Factions and tag teams count as one.
I know what my first pick's gonna be.
I would have more than 25. Blue, are you not gonna put that comment up here, Blue, because if she beats you, I'm not responsible for that shit. Yes. So, like Sammy kind of alluded to, on this Tuesday's cookout, we will be doing a brand split draft. Since I refuse to watch more WWE than I have to, I'm going to be the judge and I'll pick a winner. Everyone has equal opportunity. I'll be keeping a list so that we can figure out who's going to be the winner. And yeah, hopefully you guys are here on Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so let me go ahead and address this because I follow us on YouTube and I have all of our notifications on, and I don't catch like the stuff. There has been an issue with YouTube not sending out notifications on time. Like I got a thing about a live that happened on Thursday today. So Tuesdays we're live. Wednesday we have All for Naught. Friday we are live at 8 p.m. Eastern. Saturdays we have Under the Radar, which will probably be coming out tomorrow or so. So yeah, we got one over here. Oh,
I would imagine a lot of our drafts would be the same, wouldn't they?
I don't know.
Like, I mean, even ALW, as much as he dislikes Roman, we're all going to have the same number one draft.
Will you?
Won't we?
Oh, and I'm not going to tell you how I'm going to pick who goes first. You all don't need to know that yet. Just be surprised. And remember, I love chaos.
No, I mean, we can draft the same people, can we not?
No.
Oh. So it's, so we're going to have 4 rosters.
We have 3 rosters.
Is Nika not going to be there on Tuesday?
Hey, Pumpkin. I'm not picking. I'm the judge.
Oh, you're not picking.
No, because I don't watch that shit. Unless I'm streaming. Hey, hopefully you're
Does
doing.
WWE have 75 talents if we group up the factions together? Is there 75 talents?
Yeah. They don't have that many factions, to be quite honest. Ooh, what you making for dinner, Nick? Come on, babe. Come on, babe. Come on, babe. Come on, babe. You gotta be the one to get it. Get it. Come on. Come on. You got it. You got it. You got it. Come on. Pull that damn belt. Come on. Yes. Shit. But he got him. So it don't even matter. You can be mad. You can kick him. He still be Shaw. He still be Shaw. Okay, boo. We'll be here until this goes off. Yes, yes, yes.
All right, so how do we decide who goes first?
I'm not telling you. Then you can be prepared. Don't want you to be prepared. It will be fair, though. It will be done in a way that is fair to everyone. And also, be prepared for the following week. I am in charge of game night. Ooh. Okay, before I talk about what you're eating, I like that they didn't go too long because, sometimes Ultimate X can start to feel a little bit repetitive. That last spot was just right. And I think it leaves us with an option to revisit the story a little bit later, or also lead to the story of Motor City Machine Guns being like, are we too old to do it? So you got options. As for the bacon cheeseburgers, hopefully they are yummy. And hopefully you got some fries or something to go with that. Who just wants cheeseburgers? You gotta have some chips, some fries, some mashed potatoes, something. Oh, Sammy.
I
I rule. I'm the master and ruler of the universe. I can decide who reps with Fran and who goes first. All right. Yeah, I still have to go to WrestleCade. Speedball Mike Bailey is going to be at WrestleCade. So I'm definitely going to that shit. I think we're talking about like two separate types of side dishes. I don't have time nor patience for that shit. My philosophy is if you're gonna creep, peace. I don't have time for that. The way that, my vagina is set up, I don't have time for like BV or any type of STI or STD. So but give me some mac and cheese, some French fries, or cookout chicken nuggets. I can do those. Yeah, I'm not there for that. WWE wasted Steve Macklin.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand how. Like, how did they not see what he could and would be? Or are they so stuck to the typical, they don't know how to build a superstar again? Okay. Macklin's promo just went off. We now have a design promo. See, Blue? See? I'm saving you. That's why I didn't put that comment up there, Blue. See? And you weak. Did you see? I am not power hungry, AOW. I'm not. I just like power. That sounds like such a porn star name.
What a great hire he was for Impact.
Who?
Santino Marella.
Oh shit. What just happened?
I mean, let's be real. The design's probably gonna win, but y'all know way I ain't rooting for them. No way, ain't no way. Here comes Dirty Dango down to the ring. I got a name for him. How about the clap?
I feel like that wasn't his. Did you watch his NXT like run when he was Johnny Curtis?
Mm-hmm.
He played sleazeball so well that you had to love him. Joe. Ultimate X is one of my favorite matches. I tend to think they should err on the side of them being a little bit shorter than longer, just because it's easy to become repetitive trying to get everything in. Hi, Hassan. How are you? You did. STD is so much in line with the name Dirty Dango that I have to, giggle a little bit.
You prefer STD over the clap?
I feel like with Fandango, either one.
But the clap also works towards Joe Henry too, though.
But I mean, when you think of the clap and you see a name like Dirty Dango.
And Dirty Dango, he does this when he's come down to the ring.
But then you do this. But think about it. Johnny Curtis, Fandango, Dirty Dango. If you hear the clap, you're not gonna think of this. You're gonna think of the clap. I am feeling good. I'm also feeling very full. Sammy, how are you feeling?
Tired.
Yeah. Sammy hasn't slept yet, so
I took a nap.
45 minutes does not count.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that 45 minutes.
Oh God, that would have been so bad if it was me by myself. That would be. Impact Rebellion would be very short, to say the least.
Oh yeah.
Both are very solid. Yeah. Okay. Why is he kind of promo? Where's Santina?
So for the draft, are we drafting inactive people too?
As Ultimate Power, yes. But they have to still be under a WWE contract.
Oh yeah, they are. They are. I was just checking because they out, they injured. They're still under contract though.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, if you draft Nikita Lyons, you will automatically lose the round. I'm that damn petty. Same for Lacey Evans or Ronda Rousey. Yeah, so you got the design turning on Sami Callahan, or Sami Callahan turn on the design?
Are they still the design without Sammy Callahan?
Yeah, they were the design without Sammy Callahan. Yes, we know, LW. We know. I made that decision. You know, since Vince is back in charge, do you think that the first people he's going to fire are Gallows and Anderson? Because, like, their contracts allow them to stay home if they're not being used. And I could see him not liking that. What's crazy is the fact Santino doesn't look like he's aged much, if at all. That's the crazy part. I always wonder what could have been when it comes to Santino. I don't know if he's my favorite part of Impact, but he is a favorite part of Impact. ALW, what do you think about Santino? I mean, not Sammy. What do you think about
Santina too.
Did you say Santina?
I said Santina too.
Oh, good. Keanu Reeves is a vampire. I don't care what nobody says. I think stuff from Amazon's here. Also, before I put this up, Nick, are you sure it's on the YouTube channel and not the Twitch for Thursday? We have Santino and Alan Angels taking it to each other in the ring. Yes. Tell Mama Jackson we said hi. Make sure y'all take a hit from the bomb first. Okay. So this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, there will be a watch along on either True Hill Heat YouTube or Twitch for the holiday. As soon as that's confirmed, we'll let you know. Because I'm usually in the comments Thursdays. All right. Joe Henry is getting rocked by Diener. Who would have thought out of Diener and Jake something that Diener would be the one that's left? What is that?
Right.
Oh, geez. That's a lot of shit better. When you let that man wrestle and do what he want to do, Burr is so awesome. Alan Angels has been really, really good for a long time. Like a long time. But he was not getting any shine. The Dark Order storyline could have been really great for him, but the ball got dropped. And I think part of the reason is because he was on like Being the Elite and he was on semi vlogs and people actually liked him and vibed with him. But yeah. All right, we have Big Con stepping out of the ring. Callahan is taking it to Dirty Dango. Big Con is back in the ring and is stomping on Dirty Dango. Again, who would have thought that Connor and Johnny Curtis from the original NXT would be an Impact?
I'm scared.
Who would have thought that Impact from that time would be the, leaders of WWE right now?
I'm about to look it up. I want to know where he is. Because he was doing really good. And then all of a sudden it's like he just disappeared. He does the Indies and New Japan Strong. It's just like he just
Also, shout out to the takeover that we're gonna have next year of the return of Drew Galloway. That shit's gonna be wild if it happens.
patch.
I feel like everyone can agree that Drew is awesome.
Connor is from the Ascension. If you want to actually see him be good, watch the original NXT.
You saying before Victor?
So like with Victor and before Victor, he was good. It was
Because he had the tag team partner before Victor.
Bram.
Was it Tom Lattimore?
I believe so. Yeah. So it was Rick Victor and Connor O'Brien, I believe. When they moved up, and I believe it was either Tom Lattimore or something, Tom something. And
for like the first 4 matches, that was the Ascension for like the first 4 matches, and then it was Victor.
They brought
instead.
in Rick Victor, and it was like a 3. And then, like the next episode, it was down to a 2. So, Tom Lattimore was Bram, but he fights in NWA now. I believe he was married to Charlotte. That is where we found out that Charlotte likes to hit men and likes to say hard ERs. So he was gone. Then they moved them to the main roster, and just
Is Tom and Camille married?
I thought they were supposed to be.
Yeah, Tom likes those tall blondes. I'm surprised him and Vince didn't get along.
Yes, he is married to Camille.
Real surprised him and Vince didn't get along because we all know Vince has a thing for them tall blondes too.
That's probably why they didn't get along. Not enough tall blondes go right.
Fair enough.
put it over there. On the other side.
Holy shit. Shit.
Oh. Okay. That happened sooner than I thought it would.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It makes more sense.
Well, yeah. Here we go.
Unless it's a ruse.
Boom. Whoa. What?
Wait, who was that?
Huh?
Is that a
For
ref?
real? For real?
When did Impact get a lady ref?
I'm surprised. I thought for sure that wasn't going to be a 3 because of the ref delay.
I figured it would be once Sammy walked away. I really thought that they would drag this thing out with Sammy a little while longer, though.
Well, I had thought that too, but the moment that there was a ref delay, I was like, oh, well. Because whenever there's a ref delay, it always kick out at 2. Always.
RIK Victor. That was his name. It was Rick Victor and Connor O'Brien. Tommy Dreamer is unfortunately cutting a promo. Kazarian. Good God, is he still talking? Tommy Dreamer is cutting an extremely long promo. cannot believe that is how it ended for Josh Alexander. We are now learning that, again, PCO is insane.
No joke.
And will never leave this earth. Bro has been around for like 3 generations of my family at this point.
He's actually younger than I thought he was.
He was the Mountie.
He's younger than Tommy Dreamer. Surprised me.
He's like the same age as my dad. Wait, how old is Tommy Dreamer? Because the Mountie is 55. No, Tommy Dreamer is 3 years younger than the Mountie.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I mixed up their ages. My bad. I was thinking he was 52 and Tommy Dreamer was 55. I had him reversed. Because we talked about it the last Impact pay-per-view. So that, all right. I'll try and remember it this time.
Holy crap. Tommy Dreamer has kids.
One of the best insults I think you can give a wrestler is you're not even the best member of your own tag team.
That is so rude. For no reason. For absolutely no reason. Like, damn. That's cold-blooded. Y'all don't have to do that.
Everybody knows you're the Marty Jannetty of your tag team. Did you mute yourself?
No, I said, damn. Not for Marty. Oh, I feel like he's the one saying that to somebody who is younger than him.
It wasn't that long ago he was Ring of Honor World Champion. It was not that long ago.
PCO has been consistently putting on good matches for decades.
I'll be right back. I'm going to take some pills.
Yeah, I don't have a good way to save that. So yeah, we're gonna watch the living embodiment of the How many times do we have to teach you this, old man? Versus Eddie, my wife can't decide whether she loves me, hates me. Edwards.
I'm back.
You haven't missed anything. Just PCO fighting. And Eddie Edwards kind of looking like a younger Hurricane.
Collagen and vitamin C, by the way. That's what I just took.
Good things.
It's good for the skin.
Sit to my Cetaphil.
I've lost a lot of weight, and by taking those, it helps with sag. That's the most I'm gonna get into it.
Melanin, the natural enhancer. Well, Noah. Sammy Callahan left the design, leading to Joe Henry, Dirty Dango, and Santino winning.
Santino won on basically a 10 count.
ABC are still tag champions. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I'm not. And we are now watching PCO versus Eddie Edwards. Tommy Dreamer, I didn't watch it with sound. I'm kind of over this whole Tommy Dreamer Bully Ray thing. Nothing is really moving me.
Like, am I interested in seeing them wrestle? No, but it probably is the most interesting story that they have. Tough position. I don't know. Who's a kitty?
Some kitty, one kitty, little other friend. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. Yeah, because Tommy's mom is part of the reason that, and Paul Heyman's parents are part of the reason that ECW continued to exist, because they didn't have money. And yeah, it might be true. At the same time, one, I would say fuck everything if that was my mom. One. And then two, I would say if it was my mom for a feud that is what? Like, what is the point of this whole feud?
Oh.
think Eddie's gonna win. Mainly because I don't know if he can get PCO down into the casket for that long. Also, why the fuck would you have a last right? Why would you come to what the fuck, Tommy Dreamer? When it comes to tears and shit, what a lot of folks cry about, I don't. So, like, they might have had emotional promos. Is she gonna be the ref for every match? Are you saying ill to PCO titties or like, be more specific, Dolores? Gotta be a little bit more specific there. know. What did he do? Maybe I should say, what hasn't he done? That seems like a less expensive list.
Whatever happened to Flip Gordon?
Well, um, he was doing okay. He was going to supposedly sign with AEW. And then he started talking about vaccinations. And it just kind of went, shoo. Never go full Flip Gordon. Which is sad because he's actually talented. He's actually really talented. I believe he's now on NWA.
I don't know what he said, but I mean, it doesn't seem like a big deal to me.
There are some things that you should not say when it comes to certain things and you are in a certain injury.
I mean, let's be real. People are crazy out there.
Yeah. And then I think that also kind of being tied to Marty Scurll did not help. But yeah.
I'm gonna give my 2 cents on Marty Scurll. She had allegations on like 5 different men, and the ones against Marty Scurll were probably the least of the 5.
It's not just those allegations.
Oh, there's more allegations against Marty? Damn.
There's a few. It's not just a 16-year-old.
Yeah, I just knew about her, and I heard her talk about way worse things that other men in the industry had did, and nobody's talking about those men.
It was a lot. That just kind of all came out at one time. Along with like abuse of power, it was just a lot.
Yeah, abuse of powers never.
And of course, PCO wins because you know PCO will never, Dolores says it's okay to say some things if you feel like you need to teach people when you don't really know is the problem. How can I say this? I think there is a lot of things that people get negative responses to simply because a lot of people choose. It's easier to believe what you see and what you know than what you don't. And I think that when it comes to certain things and certain beliefs, looking at where they're coming from and who's saying what, it plays a big factor too.
So Trey Miguel. Well, what is there to say about Trey Miguel? He looks higher than a.
So when he did his interview with SP3, which please go check out those interviews with SP3 on True Hill Heat. Those are really good, especially the Impact ones. You get a lot of stories because you can tell that they're happy to be talking to legitimate fans of a legitimate fan of wrestling as well as a legitimate fan of them as people. And he was talking about like an edible he had, like that he was selling, and I kind of like the way he was describing it. I was like, oh, that's an interesting thing that you put together. Love you too.
Those teeth can't be real. They can't. My Bailey's teeth cannot be real.
I don't think they are. I am a person. I personally think that that's a mouth guard that he has in, because there is no way possible. Like, how do you keep them so shiny all the time? Like, he looks like Chip Skylark off of The Fairly Odd Parents.
And the thing is that if like there's ways to whiten your teeth, but all those things weaken your teeth. Like, I feel that if they were his teeth, it would only take a smack for all of them to fall out because they would have to be so weak to get that white.
If he lives like on a raw, like fruits and nuts diet, maybe. $2 bills ain't fake, girl. $3 bills are. $2 bills are quite real.
Yeah.
A bit of money.
Yeah. I have a $2 bill.
All of my cousins, siblings, and all of us, my great uncle set some up for us. Like, everyone that could grab, he would grab for us. I personally am starting to think that Speedball might not be the nickname. That's just me.
So, to my knowledge, there's been 2 presidents that have lived in Missouri, one of which was from Missouri. And Thomas Jefferson was one of those 2.
Yeah, I would not claim that. Fun fact, though, I taught one of his great, I believe, granddaughters on selling hemming side.
I mean, the other one, the one that's from Missouri, he's the one who dropped the bombs. So
Missourian presidents aren't that good, bruh. It's just me. You are more than welcome to come and do the banners. More than welcome.
I like Truman.
I cannot say what I want to say. I will say, people who are doing Lilo and Stitch live action movie, recast Nani, because that casting decision made no sense.
I don't know what to say about the casting choices because it's a little wild. There's no consistency either to it because Like, you'll have instances for these movies where they're like, race doesn't matter, actors can play anything, and then you have other instances of, no, a person of this race has to play this role. It's like, well, who's the one who's deciding which is which? Because it's very inconsistent.
If a person's ethnicity does not play a factor in the movie, if the person's ethnicity does not play a factor in the character, then casting the character of whatever ethnicity is perfectly fine. However, for Nani, being an actual native Hawaiian plays a huge factor, because that is why she had CPS called on her, why she was losing jobs, why Myrtle felt she was better than Lilo. Like, the fact that essentially Hawaii is basically hostage for the United States plays a huge factor in all that is Lilo and Stitch. Versus, Jean Grey from X-Men. Her being white doesn't play a huge factor in her being Jean Grey or the Phoenix.
You do a better job of keeping up than I do. I will say that for sure.
Well, I have small children who this impacts, and I've personally been impacted by bullshit like it. So,
So far, this is match of the night, and
shit.
I'm thinking it's going to be hard for anybody to top this. Holy shit.
Yeah. I get why they put the match here. I don't get why they put the match here. Because, how do you follow? Because she didn't see Macklin follow that. How does the Covenant Death Dogs follow that? How does Team Bully and Team Dreamer follow that? How does Jordan Grace versus Deanna Purrazzo follow that? How do you follow this?
Do you think it's going to be Kushida or Deanna who follows this? Because it's probably going to be one of those two matches.
I think what will follow this will be Team Bully versus Team Dreamer.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then I think either the Coven versus the Death Dolls or Jordan versus Deanna. I'm more partial to Jordan versus Deanna. Then the Coven versus the Death Dolls, and then Kushida versus Macklin. Although Kushida versus Macklin and Jordan versus Deanna could swap places realistically. I don't know. I feel like Jordan and Deanna have more of a story to it, but Kushida and Macklin are fighting for a bigger belt.
I'm going to have to pull up the WWE roster.
Y'all are going to have fun. I am going to have so much fun for this shit.
Because, if I was just naming 25 names, that'd be easy. I can easily do that. The fact that everybody else is taking 50 names too, that shortens down my choices quite a bit.
I mean,
I know I got the names for the first 3 rounds. It's those last 2 rounds I'm going to be like, who's left? Who's left?
to help you with this and to also talk about Impact, whose veneers do you think fit them better? Roman Reigns or Speedball Mike Bailey?
Who's teeth?
Their veneers. Which veneers fit them better?
I'm going to go with Roman. Because if you hadn't seen Roman before, you could be more easily convinced of, oh, those could be real. But Speedball Mike Bailey, it's too uncanny valley. Like, he almost looks like an AI generated image.
I feel like if Speedballs were a little bit lighter, well, a little bit darker, like a shade darker, I would believe Speedballs more. But I like Roman's baby teeth more than I do. Like, and if Seth can get around his baby teeth, like, it's okay.
My condolences, by the way, because of the AI generated images. Everybody who's losing their jobs now, the graphic designers, the models, photographers, blah blah blah, marketing, Hunan, what's its Hunan beef, everything else, left, right, and center, all of it. All y'all losing your 6-figure jobs, I feel for you. That must suck. Going to college for like 4 years, now being like, what do I do now? Starting an OnlyFans account. I feel for you. It must suck.
And I feel sorry for all the women who are impacted by AI, because some of these people are perverts and decide to put your face on someone else's body. And
I heard about that earlier today. Yeah, that too. That crazy.
This is why you will not see my children or most anywhere, because people are disgusting and repulsive and don't believe in respecting others. Because yeah, some people. This is why we can't have nice shit. Black Bible can't have nice shit.
No shit.
Shit. Also, I think, and I thank Speedball because this has improved AEW and ROH. Thank you, Speedball. We appreciate it.
I'm sorry, but I don't feel like you go to Canadian to get Coke.
Oh, you do.
You do?
If you want that pure white, everybody is watching the borders. Hell yeah, you go to Canadian.
Huh. All right.
Now you do it. Because their shit is never mind.
I'm out of the loop.
Who would be the person that is least likely to get stopped? Let's put it like that. A Canadian?
Speaking of teeth, my shirt.
Yeah, I was like, wait, are we really gonna talk about the irony of that or just now I got that song back in my head. Fuck. I don't think Trey Miguel is going to look. I'm going to pull for Trey Miguel.
I mean, I'd be really surprised if it's Mike Bailey. Being for real. This is a classic right here. Figure 4 chops.
Oof.
Oh, also, shout out to Sting for that promo on Dynamite.
So,
That's been just sitting in my brain for the last few days, and
I went on vacation and my phone lasted until the last second of Dynamite, but I could not have my sound on. And there were a lot of lapses in it. So I missed the Sting promo. I almost missed Jeff Hardy. I missed parts of different matches. However, I saw the majority of it. Dynamite was actually good this week.
honestly, if we weren't doing the work for Workhorse Wrestling Network, I probably wouldn't be watching WWE right now.
And I am not able to watch it because I don't have Fox or USA. And I refuse to do anything but has.
Jeez.
Shit. Did he just out of midair? Did he just do that out of midair?
Oh, okay. Seriously, I don't think anybody's going to be able to top this for match of the night.
Who would try?
Ooh, that looked nasty. I did not like that. He seems fine, though.
Where's Gresham?
Gresham's out, isn't he?
Is it elimination?
I thought he was eliminated.
Is it an elimination match?
You know, I have the weirdest food craving right now.
Oh.
I want okra.
Ew.
Oh, you don't like okra?
I hate okra. It's a texture thing.
No. It is a bit mucusy, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so on the pre-show, we actually missed the Coven versus the Death Dolls, so that is out. The Coven beat the Death Dolls. So yeah.
Shout out Kylan King, though.
Yeah, I will always be sad that they didn't do. Wait, who won?
Kylan King.
No.
Trey Miguel.
Okay. I blinked. I looked away. Fuck. With her, Big Soul, and Red Velvet, I feel like there was a lot of opportunity there, but they did not capitalize on it. Exactly, bro. Yeah, first it was elimination. Yes, Death to Oprah. I'm really not. I'm not an Oprah fan. I don't think I will ever be an Oprah.
Damn, Snoop.
What did he do this time?
Oh, he shared something on Instagram of a man getting choked the hell out. Security guard.
Wait, that's not what I put. There we go.
Also, unless you're working for a celebrity, I mean, even if you're working for a celebrity, security guards really ain't paid that well.
Not at all.
I used to do security. Highest profile was Miss Universe. That was a fun night.
Look, cheerleading and dance was enough. Pageant world is a world that is not a world I would want to go in.
I mean, I was raised in it, so fine by me.
I like to remind folks when they say wrestling ain't ballet, when they try to like kind of pitch that what ballet is. Like, I encourage folks to look at point and where all the body weight is actually focused, and look at some point dancers' feet. What? And then two, ballet is very competitive. Wrestling is competitive, but it ain't ballet competitive. If you think Nancy Kerrigan was bad, ballet is worse. Like, it can get really good. If I have to pick a team, I will go Team Bully. Actually, no. Team Tommy, just because the stuff with his mom.
I'm going to be judging my first pageant in a couple months.
Have fun. It's ridiculously expensive for craziness.
I mean, I imagine it's probably hard for them to find people with a resume as extensive as mine is nowadays, you know?
I think it would depend on shit. I think it would depend more on what they're looking for. Because now the children involved younger in pageant, and more folks are able to transition from active pageantry to judging and consulting a little bit more easily now. At least in my opinion, at least with Black folks. shit. We have Moose, Frankie Kazarian off for this match, and this is gonna be lit.
I will say this is a solid match to have put after what we just had.
It makes a lot of sense.
Because although this is by no means what anyone would call a bathroom break match, it is a match that everyone probably knows who's going to win. I assume all of us are predicting the same person, am I right? We all got Moose, don't we? Do you not have Moose? Did you predict Kaz on this? Am I off base here?
So it's a hardcore war. It's Tommy Dreamer, Frankie Kazarian, Buddha Pin, Yumura, and Killer Kelly versus Bully Ray Moves, Brian Myers, Kenny King, and Watchalong.
Yuya Uemura, and that dude is freaking cool.
Because
like
they
that.
have him and Killer Kelly, I'm more partial to Team Tree. But that's just me.
There's a place and with naked monkeys.
Which Japanese wrestler has the best hair?
Who are my options?
Tanahashi, Naito, Takeshita, Yuyamura.
I picked none of them because, good God, why would you do that to me? That's just evil. How do you pick? Those are great heads of hair.
Yes, they are.
How would you pick out of those? Who would you pick?
Oh. I have to go with Tana, honestly.
Ooh, why?
You don't like Tana's hair?
Out of everybody? I don't know how you can just pick one. Kurt's in jail. Kurt's in jail. Kurt's in jail. Jail. So this seems like kind of a match beyond type of match situation.
Look at that man. Nice head of hair.
I mean, the fact that we can say Tanahashi ain't have no flipper, like no Tanahashi, that part, like I couldn't give it there.
Here, there's a picture without dogs. Like that's some solid hair. Would you say Uramura?
I don't know. I don't know how the people like knowing myself, like could I really pick just one? I don't think I could.
You a big Killer Kelly fan?
I have found myself becoming a bigger Killer Kelly fan. I think that she has grown on me. How about yourself?
I'm actually pretty unopinionated about it,
What?
which is why I wanted your input.
I think Killer Kelly lost some of her mystique. I think that's part of the issue.
Mm-hmm.
I think if that never happened, it'd be a different story. But that is my thought. That is one kind of like gripe I have with what's it called? With Impact.
Now, Masha could be breaking into the top 10 this year.
I definitely think so.
Like, Masha has had one hell of a year so far. Shout out to all the GCW fans out there. Oh, shit.
What happened?
I just remembered something I saw earlier today that made me laugh. It was a video of a husband and a wife and the wife was asking him a question, and the question was, all right. She was asking what the acronym IYKYK meant.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the husband kept on saying that, and so she was getting upset. But I don't know. I want you to tell me.
Oh.
If you know, you know. Made me laugh.
See, that right there is why I'm like, yeah, I don't want to tell nobody shit because I know I'd be like, bro, come on, listen to what I'm saying. Okay, so we got all the teams out here. Okay.
I think it's absolutely crazy how if you look at the wrestlers in Japan, like so many of them just have incredible hair. Like you had Kenny Omega, you had AJ Styles, like so many people with great heads of hair, and then you got Minoru Suzuki with the streaks all throughout craziness. Like, don't get me wrong, it's one hell of a design. Love the pattern, very unique, but like it's so out of place when you got everybody else with long, thick, full heads of hair, and then you got crazy pattern. But it definitely makes them stand out. Definitely makes them stand out. Gotta love Murder Grandpa. You're shaking your head no at me. Did I say something wrong?
I'm trying not to laugh. Yeah, murder grandpa.
He's one of a kind.
Yeah, like explaining to non-wrestling fans or non-New Japan fans or just non-Japan fans who Murder Grandpa is.
He's the Japanese Ken Shamrock. I can't think of a better way to describe him than to describe him like that. He's the Japanese Ken Shamrock.
I am more inclined to say maybe. He's more like Japanese people.
He's more like what?
The Japanese people.
I'm not catching it. Like your voice is cutting out.
I think he's more of the Japanese PCO.
Oh, PCO. Okay.
No.
Well,
I'm trying to think of like an older wrestler who still puts on really matches over this way, and I don't have one.
Was PCO an MMA guy?
I don't think so.
Well, that's why I said Ken Shamrock, because Ken Shamrock is also big into the MMA.
I just feel like Ken Shamrock got really stifled by Vince because Vince didn't understand how to market Ken Shamrock.
Minoru Suzuki is Matt Riddle in 20 years.
But I like Minoru Suzuki. I'm not a fan of Matt Riddle anymore.
I don't know what other MMA guys do we got. I'm not going to compare him to Brock Lesnar. It's completely different. Completely different.
Bobby Lashley. Could we say he's like Bobby Lashley?
I'd say Bobby Lashley's probably closer than Brock Lesnar.
I think he's closer to Bobby Lashley, but Bobby Lashley was in Impact. Because in Impact, Bobby Lashley was allowed to be Bobby Lashley and go wild and just whoop somebody's ass, you know?
But oddly, the closest wrestling equivalent in WWE to him would probably be Gunther.
Now that I could see too. I actually like that one. No.
But Gunther's not known for MMA.
He's known for those hard hitting strikes. So yeah, I could get that a little bit more.
My favorite bit with Minoru, though, is when somebody's chopping the crap out of him and he just, all right, come on, give me more. Give me more. Mox also does that spot. Usually Mox will do it with kicks, though, I feel.
He does it more with like, look, I don't want to talk about Mox's kicks anymore, but I will go with his punches are a little bit more.
No. I'm talking about Mox getting hit, where Mox is getting hit, and then he'll be like, all right, come on, give me more. Give me more. Bring it. Because Minoru does that same thing. They both do that.
Yeah. I can see.
Although my favorite spot in professional wrestling belongs to Samoa Joe.
The walk away.
The walk away.
That shit is fucking hilarious because it's like, yo, y'all really thought we was gonna sit there and just let y'all do that? Ugh.
And it was such a great thing for the time too, because everyone was starting to get into the high flying spots. The indies were turning into a real big spot fest at that time, and for Samoa Joe to just shut it down,
he was just like, I'll show you how to do this. Just walk away. Oh, it should not be that funny.
I wonder if the first time it happened, if it was accidental.
I feel like it wasn't. I feel like he was purpose. And it was just like, let's do it.
The good hands.
That is a name. Choice of a name. Would not be.
A couple of years ago, somebody would give you 12 staples in the back of your head for calling them that.
Hey. I think now it's kind of better to be known as being a good hand. then not. And
What a moment that was, though. Like, shout out to Cody Rhodes for taking that bump, by the way. Holy shit. That was one hell of a bump.
Cody Rhodes and bumps go together. Anything but. What crazy bumps do you think he's going to be allowed to take in WWE? Or do you think they're not going to take crazy bumps?
I don't know. WWE's weird about not letting people do certain things. Usually the craziest bumps you're allowed to do in WWE are the self-inflicted ones of jumping off of something.
I feel like Cody would. Let me see what I can off today.
But like, I don't see WWE allowing unprotected chair shots to the head.
And that is one of his favorites.
I mean, the last time WWE had somebody busting through a flaming table was what, 2004? Edge versus Mick Foley, was it not? Was that 2004? Or was it later?
I don't know.
Like, I feel like the worst bumps we're going to see in WWE are in ladder matches. And I feel like half of those are accidental.
They try so hard not to hurt each other. And then it happens.
Mm-hmm. Ladders hurt.
I would not do a ladder match.
But the worst bit is like your leg can get caught in one of the rungs and then boom. Bad. Whatever you had planned don't matter anymore. Both of y'all are hurting now.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of ladder matches, that one that AEW had not too long ago, that thing was brutal to watch. I was worried that somebody was going to kill Ricky.
I feel like Ricky would kill Ricky. But at the same time, that is still in this number. We got Bully on time. Okay, Tommy Dreamer, I'll hold the thing for you. Should have had a ref hold him, having somebody to hold Bully. That would have been better, I think. And Tommy Dreamer has beaten Bully Ray.
The last one, though, isn't the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of the one before. But the last one was the one that had Takeshita and Ortiz in it.
Oh, yeah. Where Eddie and Ortiz kind of.
Yeah. It also had a Commander in it. Which, shout out Commander. I'm looking forward to his upcoming match. we are in for some good wrestling this week on Wednesday and on Saturday, and I am excited for it. AEW is going to be bringing the heat. I mean, honestly, AEW has been bringing the heat since WrestleMania.
Well, welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Like, we were late. I was a few moments late because I wasn't paying attention. I started dinner late. And I literally finished it and came up here doing what I normally do. And yeah, I'm like behind on all the things I want to do today. So it's probably not going to be done. I've accepted that.
Everybody online seems to be in favor of Punk coming back now.
I am not.
I'm not either.
Or on my TL, most people aren't.
Like, if I was doing it, I would consider bringing him in for Forbidden Door, but that's about it.
I would not. And I would not because that sends a message to your locker room that they can say and do anything. And it's okay. And for me, that's not a message I would want to my locker room.
But I will say, I mean, Mox is already my favorite, but I got a whole new level of respect for him for that era of Punk as champion that Mox stepped up for. Like the match with Tanahashi at Forbidden Door. Like the fact that Mox wasn't even under contract. And even with all that, it might have been better than Mox's previous reign. Like,
I just think the way it was handled. Let me phrase that. I think when it wasn't involving Mox in it, and it was just Bullet Club. Oh, is he signed to them now? I think when it was just. What about now?
Like it just blows me away. Like I'm astounded at like Mox being the reliable guy. You know, like I wasn't expecting that of him. But it is what it is, you know.
I think Mox has been the reliable guy since they were trying to set that matchup in FCW with Mick Foley. I think that a lot of people rush to CM Punk's side, but seem to forget that this is not the first instance of CM Punk having issues with the Elite and blatantly crying on the Elite. I think that folks dislike the Elite so much that they're willing to overlook the fact that they were the ones trying to get Phil Brooks into AEW. And when he was basically nobody's contacting me, showing that they contacted me. Well, you didn't contact me this way. Show they contacted him. The fact that folks forget that, it's just like, how did I forget that? Like, Cody called, texted, the Bugs did. They reached out to this man. When AEW conceptualized, Chris Jericho was not to be the main. CM Punk was.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I wouldn't want to have to deal with him.
Like, and folks seem to forget, like, they didn't break it up. They let bygones be bygones. They tried to do business. And what did he do?
Went into business for himself, like always.
Like, I'm so fucking tired of Punk ass Phil and Punk ass Phil fans feeling like he deserves the world. For what? Being a decent promo? Being quite honest, in the ring? Going back and looking at shit now?
He's a good storyteller.
He is a two-dimensional MJF. Where MJF has three dimensions and is able to engage you, is able to be a storyteller, and has wrestling skills. Phil is not that. He comes
I'm gonna say it. Oh, overhyped, overrated. I said it.
Phil very much feels what he says and does is right. And to be quite honest, if we were to see a outside of the ring about some of the shit he did behind the scenes and pushes that man out by associating with him, or even overlapping relationships, and how that affects people, like, he got a lot of demons. They just ain't drug or alcohol. This is gonna be
Shit, you know, I might have to say Edge is better.
Then CM Punk?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. I'll argue that. Well, actually, I think Christian's better than Edge, so never mind.
But like Edge is like 5 years older, and like
Edge is more mature.
Oh, as a company guy, I'd much rather have Edge just on that basis alone.
Like, I have no idea what happened to Phil in his past, but whatever it is, screwed him up.
I mean, I feel like having CM Punk as a coworker is kind of like having a toxic girlfriend.
Not the toxic girl. I think having Phil as a coworker has to be frustrating. Much the same that having to party as a coworker has to be frustrating. Like you have this talent, you have this innate ability, and you still find a way to.
And the craziest thing to me is that he had always created all these issues for the Elite, and the Elite actually never did anything to him. Ever. That the apparent rumors that he was so bothered about, may or may not have came from Jericho. May or may not have came from Jericho.
Look, I am a woman. You ever seen Mean Girls?
Yeah.
Very accurate depiction of what being a woman is like. It is a lot of backbiting, a lot of don't know who to trust. Your best friend is not your best friend the next day type situation. If I know that there's a rumor out me that's not true, I'm not begging you because people are going to say whatever they want to say. They're going to do whatever they want to do. They're going to believe whatever they believe. I don't have to feel that if I know it's not true. If I know that my friend and I had a falling out, we're no longer friends because of reasons. But I know I didn't. If he works here, I'm not going to work or imply anything with that. I'm not going to pay any attention. That's just me.
But, here's the biggest kicker is that whatever Jericho had said to Meltzer, that's not the reason either. The reason is because Hangman Page hurt his feelings.
Hangman was talking about. And had he not brought that situation up, nobody would remember it. Because nobody was talking about it then.
But before that media scrum where CM Punk did all that, Hangman Page had walked up to him and said some words and
my thing was,
ate him up inside.
What bothers me about it is, you essentially became the person that you said you did not want. You became the person without the power and were shitting on people who did not have that power. To me, I will say, I think Bill Brooks fucked up Adam Page. I don't like him. I think he was negative. I think he was I think that he was coming here to get the belt off of Hangman and put it on him. I firmly believe that. And in that. I also think that it's an asshole of anyone's parents in shit and have people looking at people's financial record for no reason. Because as someone who is subscribed to Colt for better than when everybody else took this shit, Colt was just like, I wish you the best. We're not friends. I wish him the best, and that's all that there is. He didn't complain. He was like, "Oh, all right, I need my time." Bill was doing all these reviews, and Cole couldn't be backstage. He was like, "Oh, I'm doing this show. If you're not doing anything, watch it. Why aren't you here?" I didn't get booked, so I decided to do this other show. Didn't talk about food, didn't talk about the law. But then you go, media scrum, and talk about somebody's home and their money. And Cole still didn't say shit.
Also, on the note of Hangman Page, that match against Mox at Revolution, that was a banger and a half. And also the surprise of Hangman winning by submission.
Because people forget just how damn good Page is. To me, it made perfect sense for him to be wrong. By submission.
But Mox gave Hangman the rub that night.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also another thing we have to keep in mind is that Mox is only a couple years older than him.
A few more than those, yeah.
How old is Mox? 36?
36, 37. Hangman is 31, 30. Hangman is younger than me.
37. And Hangman and Page is 31?
Yeah, because Hangman is younger than me. Like a few months ago.
Like, I'd say that Mox should be in his prime right now. $37. That should be the whereabouts of a pro wrestler's prime.
Every day, I am very happy that Leah is successful at Phil Brooks. Because he wanted to be in the now. And I'm glad she was like, "That's good."
I am very curious as to who's going to be AEW World Champion next. Like, they got Switchblade in there now, which he could very well be it. Adam Cole is back, and like, he's world-class, phenomenal talent. I can definitely see Hangman Page and Kenny Omega both having another run each.
If they start the Saturday night, what I kind of envision is to have another belt that works the same for as the World Heavyweight that allows more. But I think one of the 4 pillars will win that belt first. Well, one of the 3 main pillars will win that belt first. But I think for marketing purposes, Ricky Starks will be the next one.
Also, if Drew Galloway is joining AEW next year, like he is clearly a world champion.
It'll be more like this year. Because His contract expires before they go to the.
Unfortunately, Drew hasn't felt the same since Clash at the Castle. Which
If
I
they
thought,
had cut off before they started singing, it would not have been that bad.
but like when I think back to when he beat Brock Lesnar, like Drew was, he didn't seem to be, Drew was the number one guy in the company. And Drew led the company through the pandemic era.
I miss the pandemic. To be quite honest.
Like so many people hated it and stopped watching because the crowd noise was gone, but man, it's crazy looking back at it and all the things that happened, all the things that were allowed to be pulled off, the things that Bray Wyatt was allowed to do, the things that Bailey was allowed to do. Like,
I loved it. I loved not having a crowd. Like, even though I was like part of the digital, like the crowd for Raw or whatever, a lot of times I enjoyed not having a crowd. I loved being able to have the wrestlers have house show vibes. And I feel like it allowed people to actually kind of experience the character. Like, I know folks, but for me, the pandemic era kind of revitalized. Because if you can be with no crowd,
oh, shout out Chad Gable too.
shush. Man, get him in.
That was before he started shushing because there wasn't people. The shush.
I know, but it's like I don't want Chad Gable to be another show in which they have so much talent, even in their later pro wrestling years, but they never got that big one.
I'm just so happy that with the Triple H era that we've come into, that Chad Gable's really given a shot to show what he's capable of.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
He's not Shorty G.
It's almost done now. Don't get used to it. Now that Vince is done.
Oh, there's so much talk online about with the draft splitting up the Street Profits. So many people are talking about that. And I'm like, why is everybody wishing for this? I don't want to see the Street Profits split up.
I don't understand why anybody would want to see it split up versus, let's do something to split up the damn Usos.
Like, the thing that I keep on hearing people say is that, oh, Dawkins will be fine. Like, Dawkins is the best hot tag in the biz. But you can't be the best hot tag if you ain't got a tag team partner.
I think they're gonna do the Dawkins when they break up the two profits. I think they're gonna do the Dawkins what they did to Tucker and find a way to like kind of minimize him until they can push him out of the company again. But to be fair, Dawkins and Tyler were in NXT for the longest. Like they might be the longest tenured NXT ever.
Dawkins and who?
Tyler Breeze.
Doesn't sound like a terrible tag team to me.
Is Tyler Breeze?
I believe so, but not as a on-screen talent. He's doing behind-the-scenes stuff and promotional work with like the video games.
Which is sad. No Macklin or Team Kushida.
And how are they going to keep such a gorgeous man on the bench, huh?
Because they don't love him like they love him. Shit, they split up. They wanted to split up the Fashion Police. And that was getting from Sunday.
I will say that Tyler Breeze versus the Velveteen Dream was one hell of a match. That was one of my favorite North American title matches. That wasn't a ladder match.
What could have been?
And the NXT fans loved Breezango.
But WWE, because they didn't, they basically, I feel like it ended up being a punishment.
Like them coming out each week as a different tag team, pretending to be Imperium, like.
Look, Kushida had to go through all the bullshit is WWE. Battling somewhat, but no. Kushida deserves a spell. Macklin can have the next.
What's it been? 8 years?
Think so. I think
Kushida has wanted a title run for like 8 years now. Not junior, not cruiser. He wants a title run. That's the whole reason he left New Japan in the first place and went to WWE.
I honestly want Macklin to be the one to take it from Josh Alexander. It doesn't matter now. It's one. But
the thing is that Kushida's never gonna get it. He's never gonna get it.
Which I don't understand. I would have had Kushida win here and then have Macklin win in like 2-3 months. Or have somebody take it off Kushida.
How about NWA?
Josh Alexander come back. Then have Macklin.
Can somebody talk to Billy Corgan and be like, hey, there's this awesome wrestler named Kushida.
No.
To be the world champion.
No.
How about we get that belt off of Titus?
No. 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 Just anything that has to do with Billy Corgan. No.
Tyrus.
No, you would have to go through Billy Corgan for that.
I'm sorry, I got his name wrong. Y'all knew who I meant.
I want Billy Corgan from NWA. I want Tyrus one from NWA.
Honestly, Freddie, why don't you just buy NWA? Just buy NWA.
I would be okay with Fraser Jr. restarting Lucha Underground, revamping that.
Can you do? I think that one guy still owns all the copyrights, doesn't he? He's in MLW now, but I think he still owns all the copyrights.
He never owned those.
Oh, he never.
Robert Rodriguez never owned that.
Oh, really? It was Robert Rodriguez.
That was his company. That was his pet project.
I didn't realize he owned all the rights to it. Okay.
Yeah. At least as far as I know.
Forever Lucha Underground champion.
I mean, they still have the fucking Lucha Underground studios. Shit. Give me a match like Penta versus the Black Lotus Triad again. That shit was good. Like EO. You had EO. You had Ice Stain.
Boo.
Lady.
Boo.
You didn't think that was better? Now I can tell you that. He's a heel.
Get up, Scott, and give him a Canadian Destroyer. Oh.
Nick Aldis said he don't like that.
No.
You know him and Impact. I like Nick Aldis by NWA.
Yeah, but Billy Corgan had gotten Nick Aldis in the divorce. I mean, to be fair, if I had to choose between Billy and Dixie, I would have chosen Billy too.
I would have chosen Dixie. You know what you're gonna give Dixie. Just give her some, and you can do whatever you want to do. Impact.
All right, is it all over?
No.
So what? Oh, Diana.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Ooh, multiverse genetics too.
I'll be back.
Okay. It's just me. It's just me. While I have you all here, please make sure to watch Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern for the cookout. There will be a live stream. Yes, Backlund won. There will be a live stream of us doing a draft. Let me go ahead and let folks know now. I have an early wake up time, so y'all are gonna have a 2-minute limit for all your draft folks. I don't get him and haul on your own time, not mine. So that's 10:30 p.m. Eastern for the cookout. They are going to be drafting rosters. Wednesday, all for nothing, hopefully. That is WWE Raw and NXT. It's a little chaotic, but it's still good. It's still really, really good. I enjoy it. Then on Fridays, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have Friday Night Fights. where Sammy and Anika start us off watching WWE SmackDown, and then at 10 p.m. I'm on ALW comes on in between SmackDown and Rampage, and we watch Rampage together. That will be on Saturday this week, however, because Rampage is on Saturday. We also have Under the Radar dropping usually on Saturdays, which talks about AEW, Dark Elevation, Impact, ROH, MLW, and being the elite. So we have a lot of content for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment for all of us. Boy, you can't even spell her name right. Shameful. Looking at what Jordan looked like before and now, it's so weird. But I hope she's happy in who she is. I don't know who is going to win. ALW seems like he's pulling for Jordan. I don't know. I really don't. I think Deanna would be the one to dethrone Mickey. So I think maybe she will win this. But I don't know. Wow. See, now, when wifey whoops your tail, you don't come over here. Thank you, ALW. If you know, you know. And you know, Blue. You know. I can see this leading to a double turn with Deanna becoming like fully face. And Jordan became a heel.
All right. Time for
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your body.
electrolytes. So I tried these out earlier today. Pretty good. I like them.
I need to get like a protein bar or something. But I don't eat enough protein. Why are you paying attention now? But I want you paying attention early. That's it. Oh, fast face action. What's up, young? Watch this. You still hear it? Not me.
I didn't realize I was muted. My
Hmm?
bad. I didn't realize I was muted. That's my bad.
No, I'm muting you. Because your mic's doing this thing again. And blue thinks it's me.
Huh?
Watch.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't have a mouse. I'm on a tablet, so
No, he's talking. It's not my mic. I know this is for a belt, but it should not. Trey Miguel.
Quite the main event we're getting tonight.
It's good, but it doesn't beat X Division. Come on, Deanna. Please, not another. Oh shit. Oh shit. She's gonna have to tap. Come on. Come on, Deanna. All right. Well, this is like the match of the night: LVP and PP.
These two women are world-class talents. And I feel like they would have been great in any era.
Mm-mm. Not divas.
Okay, yeah.
and not Moolah.
Well, I mean, as good as anybody was in that era.
Which would have been
I think
Moolah.
great matches with Wendy Richter.
Who
Wendy Richter.
and who? Right. Right. Match of the night for me was the Triple Threat X Division. LVP is Sadia Moore for not seeing Steve Macklin knocking him.
I'm still astounded that Vince was able to set back women's wrestling a decade in one day.
Huh.
The day that Wendy Richter quit wrestling.
And new Impact Knockouts champion. Wow. So we have a husband and wife holding the title. Okay.
I mean, congrats to the couple.
MVP is these ladies, especially Jordan Grace.
So, are we going to get Deanna and her husband versus Aldous and Mickey?
Mickey is out. Maybe when she comes back. I would like to see Gresham and Jordan Grace versus the Mavericks.
I mean, all right. Well, thank you for tuning in with us for Workhorse Wrestling Network. That was Impact Rebellion. We'll be back on Tuesday for fantasy draft picks.
Till next time, Tuesday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Till next time, peace out.